Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Homeschooling 3 Roots Deep. This video is about our resources that we use for our dinosaur theme unit. So first I want to start with some of the items that I have gotten from one of my favorite stores, which you all know is Bookoutlet. I of course love the What Was series, and this one of course is The Age of Dinosaurs. Just to give you some ideas of some of the books you can get from Bookoutlet. Digging Up Dinosaurs. I love all of the Reading Rainbow books that are on their list. I also love all of the Let's Read and Find Out books. So as you can see, there are several dinosaur books available on Bookoutlet. If I flip through all of the pages and all of the books, it will take forever, and this will be a very extensive video. So if you see any of the book titles and you would like to see some additional pictures or would like for me to flip through some of the other books, then I will post some extra details and extra pictures of the insides of the books on my Facebook page or my Instagram so that you all can see those. So again, just a few of the books that you can get from Bookoutlet. And also, I'm going to show you some of the resources that I get from another one of my favorite stores, which is, of course, the Dollar Tree. So many of you know that they have these brain busters available in some of the Dollar Trees, and these are trivia cards that have questions on them, but the illustrations are really amazing. I'm sure you've seen some other homeschoolers with these cards, and there's different little games you can play, and it tells you the instructions, but we've changed it up a bit. We've been able to do some different stuff with that particular deck. So again, some of the books you can get from the Dollar Tree. I know not every Dollar Tree is the same, and sometimes each Dollar Tree has different things, but you just have to go weekly and kind of see what they have in there. So for some activities to go with the dinosaur theme unit, I thought that these books would be a great addition for us this year. We won't be doing dinosaurs until the summer. I do it in the summer every year because I have a lot of activities that can be done outside that go with the dinosaur theme, and I'll tell you about some of those in a little bit as well. And then, of course, Target always has some really neat flashcards, although they change it during the year. So it's usually at the beginning of the year when they have most of the really great stuff. And then the back of these cards. And then, of course, the workbook section that they always have at Target. Have this dinosaur book. That's really great. I love mazes and the little puzzles and word finds and things like that. And then I want to show you one of my great finds I got at a local thrift store, a DK book. These books, as you know, can get pretty pricey, and it's a very thick book with lots of details for those of you that are familiar with DK. But I, of course, paid $2. So this was a really great find. I only paid $2 for that. And then I wanted to show you some of the activities. So this is an activity that we hadn't done yet because I was collecting and getting a subscription service to Play Kids Explore. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Play Kids Explore, but it was a monthly subscription service that I was getting for my kids that came with a neat little activity book for you to do. As you can see, my kids were filling out some of this last year. And it comes with a personalized book. And you could have your child's name put in the book, but I didn't want to get 3 separate of the same books because you couldn't pick different books. It was all the same. So I just got my kid's last name put on the book so that they can all utilize it and share it. But then you got to pick the character and put in there and everything. So this, they're currently on hiatus. They're supposed to be revamping their website and revamping their subscription box and just updating everything. So they said they'll be back. Hopefully they will be, because it was only about $18 or $19 a month. And you got the personalized book for your child. You got the workbook. You got a little set of stickers, a passport book, and you got an activity, and you got these really neat flashcards that were animated that went with it as well. Now, this was also something that I got from Bookoutlet, the My Press Out and Play books. I love these. I have them in a bunch of different categories. And for those of you that aren't familiar with these, I don't know if they still have them on Bookoutlet or if they'll get some more, but they were only $2.99 each. And they come with the little press out pieces. So I'll just show you. See, they press out, and then your child can take these little straw pieces that are in the front, and it has places where they go through, or the little stand-up pieces, and your child can basically do a little skit with these or a little play, and you set the scene up and everything. So my kids love these. They like to play with these. So that's one of the fun activities that I have for this particular unit. Another thing that I have for this unit, because the dinosaur theme is something you can find so many different things to do. You're not limited as you are with some themes. But these are little dinosaur counters that I got. And I got these from Scholastic because I love Scholastic as well. So I ordered this set from there. I'm sure you can find it somewhere else, but that's, of course, where we got ours. So this is good for the little ones, your pre-Kers and your kindergartners. And so it's for patterns. So you can do the patterns of the different dinosaurs and the different colors. Can also be used for counting as well. So I have those. And then I also have stencils. I got these from Amazon. So you can do different stencil activities for the dinosaur theme unit. And I will post links in the description of this video to a lot of the different places where I got the materials for this particular unit. Another thing that we got are these. And I don't know how many of you have any of these little kits, but your child can dig out the dinosaur. And basically, you see the picture on the side. And it comes with the little chisel pieces and everything. And so basically, there's a little dino fossil thing in here. And your child can chisel these out, put them in a little pail or a bucket, or at least on a tray, because they will make a mess. You can put like a little spritzer of water on it to soften it up, so it makes it a little easier for your child to utilize. I also have the smaller kits, which are these, that your child can use. And it's basically the same thing as the other ones. It's just smaller in size. Let me open one up. So see, these are smaller. So you can use the bigger ones for older kids and the smaller ones for younger kids. My kids are constantly wanting to use these, and I'm telling you, it will make a mess. So you might want to do this on a nice day. That's why I use it in the summer, so we can go outside and they can sit on the patio and chisel away and keep entertained for quite a bit. Now, you can buy these already pre-made like I showed you, or you can purchase these. Like I purchased these neat little guys here on Amazon, and I believe there's double the amount, but I only pulled out half. And I got these on Amazon. I think they were $12 for the set. But as you can see, these are really neat. Your child can play with these. And you can also buy plaster of Paris. And you can take the plaster of Paris and then you can put these guys in there. And then you can make your own little kits. And so once the plaster of Paris dries, then you could chisel these guys out. Or you can use it to make like little fossil impressions. And that's something that your kids can then take and you can paint them. So that's another activity that you can do with the dinosaur unit. Now, another thing you can do with the dinosaur unit is also include like the prehistoric mammals in there. This is a book I believe I also got from Scholastic, but I think you can also find these on Bookoutlet. And then, of course, National Geographic. They're everywhere. So you can also order this on Amazon, I'm sure. This particular book I got from Amazon. I believe it was $1.50 or $2. That's the thing about Amazon. If you go to the book section of Amazon and the children's section, and you click from lowest price to highest price, and then you click on a certain category, for instance, I click science on this, it will show you that sometimes Amazon has really cheap books. And I'm talking books that are 89 cents or $1 or $1.50, and then the price will jump to $8 or $9. So I just take stuff, like I've said before, and I put it in my cart, and I wait till I get a notification that there has been a price drop, and then I go and purchase it. So to go along with prehistoric, since we're talking about digging things up, and you have to go and dig the dinosaurs up and whatnot, you could include activities about rocks and stones. So you can do something like this activity here if you wanted to do that, and then all kids love things that glow in the dark. So I don't know. We might do something with this. I know last year I had them take shoe boxes and build little dinosaur scenes with some of the toy dinosaurs we have. Like, for example, we have these that we bought. And we bought these at Walmart. So as you can see, I'm sure you have it at your own. I think they were $10. And so it has the little mini dinosaurs in it, and the rocks and the trees and stuff. We have the larger dinosaurs. I just didn't bring those out. So you could take a set like this, and then you could take some rocks and some stones, and you could build a little play set. Now with these also, you could take these smaller ones and you put them inside of a balloon, and then you blow the balloon up, and then you could put the glue on it and the paper and make a paper mache egg. And then when it dries and it hardens up, you take a little needle and pop the balloon. And then when you pop the balloon, you have the paper mache egg. And then you can let your kids chisel away at the paper mache like they're cracking a dinosaur egg open. And then they have these in there as a surprise. So I put these in there last year, and they didn't know that they were in there. And so when they cracked the paper mache egg, I had like little confetti in it, and then I had the dinosaurs in it. And so they were hatching dinosaur eggs. And I will post some pictures of some of the past activities we did for a dinosaur unit on my Facebook page. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, and you'll see that there. So this for rocks and minerals activity, this is a scavenger hunt. And this one we didn't do, but I printed it out because I want to try to do it this year, but I'll show you what it looks like. So basically, you get the descriptions of each of the rocks and each of the minerals that are in this section, and you cut these out and you hide them around your house, and then they're numbered as far as the clues go, and you have your kids that can run around your house. Well, not run, but walk, or whatever the rules are in your house, and they can go look for these different cards. And then they have a sheet, and on that sheet they write down the information. So here is the sheet that they would have. Actually, I don't know if it's in here. I may have just did the answer section and I don't have their sheet in here. No, here it is. It's up here. So this is the sheet that they would have, and then they would write down the information that they learned from the card onto this piece of paper right here. And then they would turn that into you at the end. And it keeps them entertained, and it's fun because I've done other scavenger hunts with my kids in other units before. So I get these from Super Teacher Worksheets. If you don't have a subscription to Super Teacher Worksheets, I do believe it is $19.99 for a full year. And I feel like it's worth it because I get a ton of neat printables on there that I don't find anywhere else. So that is something to look into. I don't know, maybe sometimes they have a discount, or if you can find like a coupon code online. If I find a coupon code online, I will post that and let you know. But otherwise, I get these from Super Teacher Worksheets, and they have scavenger hunts for all different kinds of subjects. And I'm going to show you some other things that I get from Super Teacher Worksheets. Of course, not these two. These two I will get back to. But these are from Super Teacher Worksheets, and these are just a few. And they have them for all different kinds of dinosaurs, and it'll give you a little story and some facts about each kind. And then it has little answer question sheets. These are good for older kids. I would say 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade could do these. I know my oldest son works on these about different topics, and he's able to do them, and he likes to do them. And then they're also good for just read-alouds, or if you want to do a little reading center and you just want to place a folder over there that has these over there as just an added activity for them to do, that's something you can do. But again, this is Super Teacher Worksheets that has these. Now, the other two you saw are from another one of my favorite places, which is Teachers Pay Teachers. And this was a neat little packet I printed out. I just went to go look for dinosaur units. That's what I typed into the search engine, and that's what came up. So I got this unit, and I thought it was really neat, so I printed it out. And I'll show you guys a couple pages of that. And then for those of you that have Magic Treehouse, we love Magic Treehouse here. So we pretty much have almost the full collection. But I thought this was neat that someone had created a packet to go with the dinosaur book from Magic Treehouse. So if you're into Magic Treehouse, this is another packet you can get. Again, I will go look for the exact link for you all that are interested in that and want to download and print that out. And then, let's see. The last thing I have for our dinosaur unit are, of course, dinosaur puzzles. I love Melissa and Doug. I love the quality of their puzzle pieces. I'm sure there are other puzzle companies out there that are really great, but this is just always my go-to because I've not ever been disappointed. This one's for my younger child, even though he can do bigger puzzles now. But you see, these are really big pieces. This is a 24 piece. So for a toddler, a pre-K child, my 5-year-old can do this by himself. So just to show you the size of the pieces in that one. And of course, these are always on Amazon, and they're usually $10 or below. Sometimes they have them on sale. And then this one. I love this one because it is a floor puzzle. So I'll just show you the size of the pieces. So this one is a 4-foot floor puzzle. So it'll take up like a whole table if you have a table that seats 8. And then these are the puzzle pieces that go with this one. As you can see, they're really good quality. My kids have used this several times. And they haven't bent or broken any of the pieces or had any of the pieces tear. It came all ready to go. So, I love this puzzle. And that is pretty much it for the materials that we have right now for this unit. Again, a dinosaur unit is one of the easier units you'll be able to put together just because there are so many different kinds of materials, so many resources, so many websites you can go to, so many different things you can do. So again, I hope that you enjoyed getting to see some of the materials we use for our dinosaur theme unit, and go check out the links to all of the materials that I showed you all, and I will be back with another themed unit again soon. So have a great day. Bye.